Hey everyone, this is JG the Blu-ray and DVD Collector 05 here, and today I'm going to be doing my Blu-ray and DVD update for February 2023. So first up for the Blu-rays we have 9, which I've upgraded from DVD to Blu-ray. I found it dirt cheap in CX or cash converters. I went to a second-hand shop and bought this fairly cheap. I just wanted to bridge up the gap of my Blu-ray collection, so I thought I'd upgrade 9 anyway. But 9 is quite a good film. Great sock puppet movie, directed by Tim Burton, and overall fantastic. So yeah, that is my thoughts on 9. We have a couple of Daniel Day-Lewis films, first of which is Gangs of New York, which I watched a while back. I mean, I thought it was alright. Some great acting from Leonardo DiCaprio. It's not a bad movie, but it's not one of my favourite Daniel Day-Lewis films. So yeah, that's all I can say about Gangs of New York. So yeah, that's that. And we have another film which I actually did quite enjoy. There Will Be Blood, which I watched this a few weeks ago, and it was a pretty good movie. Just a great acting, great cinema masterpiece, and I just like the background, the special effects, and the scenes were just amazing. So yeah, There Will Be Blood. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I thought I did, but overall, a pretty good film for Daniel Day-Lewis. Would highly recommend you check it out, because if you haven't seen this already, then you're just missing out. So yeah, There Will Be Blood, definitely a very good film. Another good film of mine, which I actually watched in college recently, and that is No Country for Old Men, starring Tommy Lee Jones, directed by the Coen brothers, who directed The Big Lebowski. I didn't think much of this film. I thought it was okay, to be honest. The first time I watched it, it wasn't that great, but rewatching this again is amazing. This is where it's set in Texas with all that the Texas accents. But yeah, No Country for Old Men, overall quite a good film, and I found it for about £3 on CEX, so it was definitely worth the buy if you're looking for a film like this. And yeah, overall it's a pretty good film. Some great actors, and yeah, it was just amazing. So No Country for Old Men, again, would highly recommend checking out. And speaking of a Western film, we have True Grit, the remake, which I did have on DVD initially, but I sort of got rid of it. I don't know why, but I brought it again on Triple Play Blu-ray, and it's actually quite good in my opinion. Not a bad film. So yeah, watching this on Triple Play is just absolutely amazing, especially the actor of Matt Damon from the Bourne movies. And it's not as good as the original 1969 film by John Wayne, but it was alright for what it was. So yeah, True Grit would overall quite a good film. And the next two Blu-rays I have to show are the Predator films, which I've upgraded from DVD to Blu-ray. So we have Predator, Predator 2, and Predators in this Predator trilogy box set, which I did have Predator 1 and 2 on DVD, but I sort of upgraded the Predator films to Blu-ray since I already own the Alien films on Blu-ray as well, and Alien vs Predator, so I might as well just upgrade Predator as well. So yeah, very interesting movies, but I would say Predators is my favourite film out of all of these. It was just amazing to watch, and I thought it was alright. So yeah, here's Predator, Predator 2, and Predators. So yeah, Predator films, they're okay to watch, would highly recommend. And the remake of Predator, which I haven't watched yet, but I'm looking forward to doing so, but it should be quite good. So yeah, I did remember when this was out in cinema, and I was unsure whether to watch this or something, but yeah, this should be a good watch. And finally, for the Blu-rays, we have the Austin Powers collection, which obviously I won't go too in depth of because I've did a video of this in my last video. a few days ago when I did the unboxing. But yeah, overall, Austin Powers, pretty good movies, and definitely a good classic, definitely the great classic movies of the 90s and between 1997 and 2002. So yeah, that's the Austin Powers collection. So that's all the Blu-rays. Let's move on to the DVDs. Moving on to the DVDs, we have £7 starring Will Smith. It was actually quite a good Will Smith movie. Not as good as the other films I've been watching with Will Smith, but it was alright. Because I do have a couple of films from my Will Smith collection. This was one of them that I was missing, because I had The Pursuit of Happiness, Hitch, and iRobot. Quite a few films. So, and this was one of them that I needed to add to the collection, which I've been looking for quite a while. But yeah, £7, quite a good film. This is an emotionally charged, captivating mystery with a soulful, tender love story and a tearful but joyfully inspiring ending. It's actually quite good for Will Smith. So if you haven't seen this, go check it out if you're a fan of Will Smith, which every Will Smith fan obviously has seen. So that is £7. Next up is the remake of The Evil Dead, which was actually quite good. Not as good as the original first three films, but it was still quite good. I just quite like the special effects and great cast. Still well. It's mainly just the special effects, and I wanted to add this to my Evil Dead collection since I already own the first three anyway. But yeah, quite scary but quite good. So yeah, that is the Evil Dead remake. Overall, quite a good film to check out. Next up is we have a couple of Stanley Kubrick films. The first of which is Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, which is the hotline suspense comedy. This is Stanley Kubrick's black comedy classic about an accidental nuclear attack, which was nominated for 4 1964 Academy Awards, as you can see on the back. This was created during a time where the paranoia of the Cold War was at its peak. Not my favourite of Stanley Kubrick, but it was alright for what it was. And there's Peter Sellers in this film, and George C. Scott from the Christmas Carol from 1984. So this was probably why I picked this up. So yeah, overall quite good, but it was worth watching, I suppose, for Stanley Kubrick to add for my collection. So yeah, that is Dr. Strangelove. Next we have a few films that I haven't watched yet. We have A Clockwork Orange, which I'm looking forward to watching. It has the actor Malcolm McDowell, and it should be quite good since a lot of people has seen this film. So yeah, I can't wait to check this out at some point in the near future. And likewise with Full Metal Jacket, which I did have a copy of this, but the copy was a bit ruined and damaged, so I got another copy. But yeah, Full Metal Jacket should be another good one. Still not watched Full Metal Jacket, but yeah, it should be quite good. Memento, which I picked this up because of the director Christopher Nolan, and I am planning to watch this film in one of my college media studies. So yeah, once I finish the film, might do a movie review on it. So yeah. It actually looks quite good as well, so I'm looking forward to watching it. And then we have a Christmas film. Yeah, I know, it's a bit early for the season. Jingle All the Way, which would have been something I would have watched last Christmas, but never got a chance to. So I'll just probably stick on the Christmas pile and watch it in December. But I do like Arnold Schwarzenegger as an actor, and Jingle All the Way was a very good nostalgic movie. So yeah, that is Jingle All the Way. Looking forward to watching it over Christmas. Moving on, we have a few things I did watch, which is Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which I actually got on day release on Amazon. But yeah, it's not as good as the first film, but it was alright. I mainly picked this up because of the soundtrack they used at the end, which I really do like that music. But yeah, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, it was an alright film, worth checking out, and especially for Marvel MCU as well, so yeah, it was overall quite a good film. And another DVD Amazon order that I did also pick up, which is South Park Post-COVID, which I actually ordered when I brought Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And I already did an unboxing of this, so you can check it out. But I did watch a couple of episodes, watch the episodes of the show, and yeah, it was quite good. And on the front there's the South Park characters when they get old. So there you go. So yeah, I thought the post-COVID special wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, so yeah, it was actually quite good. So that is the South Park post-COVID special. And finally, for this update video, we have the remaining seasons of I Needed a Robot Chicken of the UK releases. So here's season 2, Uncensored. And now Robot Chicken I actually thought was quite funny. So yeah, there's some pretty good episodes on there. They're all 20 episodes each, and they're both 2-disc sets. So here's season 3. Again, 2-disc set. And season 4, which was the last of the UK releases for Robot Chicken. So yeah, sadly, but I don't mind as long as I have got the seasons in anyways, and I also do have Robot Chicken Star Wars as well. So yeah, some pretty good episodes of Robot Chicken, some very funny scenes as well, a great stop motion animation TV show. So thanks for watching my Blu-ray DVD update for February 2023. You can let me know what you think of my pickups in the comments, and I'll see you next time for another video.